Based on waiting with the here allegedly right now, Ooni, hey, he has done the unthinkable. Yes, he has done that which people felt they could hinder, because everybody fighting Olori Naomi in the palace felt they could avoid this very day from coming. But Ooni has made sure that this day comes to pass. Hey, my people, this one no be small thing, no. You needed to see, I've seen the shock on Miriam and Ronke's face when Ooni came out to make this very announcement and a public introduction in the palace. And right now, it can turn out to be that Ooni does not care about what you do. Yes, because even before now, his father has already made it known that this is a two-way thing. If you know you would stay and Olori Naomi will come back and she will not be in peace, pack your things and leave. But if you feel you can stay and when she comes back she will not be a threat to your existence, no problem, stay. That's what Ooni's father had to tell us long before now, before this day. And you know, when Ooni began to develop cold feet, he called him and asked him as a father what is left for Naomi to return back into the palace. And you know, we don't know how the discussion went down with them, but we all know that that discussion had a good end, because Ooni smiled at his father at the end of the whole discussion. So my people, right now what we are hearing is a very, very huge announcement Ooni's father has come to make inside the palace. Yes, he has come to make this very, very big announcement, and it is a thing of joy. Yes, it is actually a thing of joy for us to hear that Ooni's father, hey, God, is actually in support of this, because Ooni making this announcement has given his father a very, very, in fact, the man said he's a proud father hearing this announcement that his son has to make. Yes, he's a proud father hearing the announcement his son has to make like this. So my people, waiting on Nikon talk where they very, very interesting and exciting like this, that the whole palace is in jubilation. So Ooni called everyone in the palace. My people, he summoned everybody that needs to be summoned and put them together. He now made a proper introduction by everybody. My people, I mean every single soul that needs to be present in that meeting was present as Ooni called them. Yes, they are Miriam, Peju, Abike, Elizabeth, Ashley, everybody. And he did not just call them, he also made sure the prominent men were in attendance. You see, the same way he gave Tobi Phillips her divorce in such a way that she would not have anything to come back and tell him that this divorce is not valid or any single thing. He granted it in the front of prominent men and everybody in the palace. That's the same way he called everybody in the palace. The elders, every single person at all were present as he told them of Olori Naomi's return into the palace, and he introduced Olori Naomi special back to them. He said even if you have known her, today he's introducing her again as his wife, which will be coming back into the palace. My people, hey, according to wetin we dey hear allegedly right now, no be small thing, no be small thing na im the kind shock wey been dey on Olori, Miriam and Ronke's face, because they felt they could avoid this day, they could prevent this very day from happening. But God said otherwise. God said this day it will come to pass, because every single thing they have been doing, they know that if any single thing happens right now, the first thing Kabiyesi does, he suspends every project he's doing and he pays something attention. Look at when Ronke came out that she's pregnant, the first thing Kabiyesi did was to suspend Olori Naomi's return. Yes, he first of all suspended it. In fact, he suspended every project he had at hand so that he could look proper into Olori Ronke's welfare for the child she was carrying. They later discovered it was a lie. Ashley almost did the same thing, but Ashley didn't go far. Then later she resolved for IVF. Until now she's going in for IVF, but there have been failed attempts. So till today, my people, these women know that any single thing that they come with it, Kabiyesi will definitely in one way or the other stop whatsoever he is doing to pay them attention. And as it stands, they have come to know that strategy. Yes, they have come to know that tactic. They have come to know that very measure they are using, and they now want to use it against them. Because Ooni's brother, when he came out to speak, he said, no matter what you do, just know that it will not stop Naomi from returning back into the palace. So right now, everybody knows. They knows their strategies. They knows their tactics. They knows the measures they are bringing in to hinder Olori Naomi from returning back into the palace. And as it stands right now, they are ready for them. Yes, they are ready for them. Because if you would want to say this whole thing from what these women have done, from storming Akure, Miriam bought gifts and went to Akure to go and see Olori Naomi's mother. That at that point, everybody was thinking, Miriam has chosen peace over violence. The next thing when she heard of Ooni's vacation with Olori Naomi, she started vandalizing things in the palace. For 2 occasions, Miriam vandalized things in the palace simply because what? Ooni's vacation was going to be actualized with Olori Naomi, and it wasn't what she wanted. It was not on the list of things she wanted. But this was the same person that bought gifts and went to Akure to see Olori Naomi and his mother, simply because what? Ronke was sent out of Akure, so she felt she could use that at her disposal. She will bank on it. My people, this will not be small thing. No, these women keep thinking they are getting wise when they are fooling themselves. Yes, if you want to get to be peaceful with someone, the best thing you can do is to what? Wish the person well. But for them, they wish you well this minute, they go back to haunting you the next minute. That is what they are known for, and that is what they are good at doing. So my people, right now, no, as we are talking, I don't know what they are planning, because we all know these women, they are very, very good at planning bad things. Yes, we don't know what they are planning at the moment, but we shall know, all of us know, that this very news that Ooni has come to break in the palace, it is nothing that will be of their interest. In fact, as it stands right now, they are trying to look for a way that they will hinder it from coming to pass, because Ooni coming to make the announcement, they should be expecting Naomi back into the palace very soon. Tomorrow, it's going to be 1st of December, and it will clock a whole 2 years, and Naomi left the palace. Only first of all wants to hinder that. He doesn't want it to be so. He doesn't want it to everybody to say that Naomi has spent 2 years out of the palace, and you say you love her. You say you want to be with her. You say you want to spend your life with her. You say you want to know your son more, and Naomi has spent 2 years out of the palace. Only actually wants to avoid that. But today marks the last day of November, and we don't really know how he wants to play it out, but Naomi will certainly clock 2 years at home as tomorrow December begins. So my people, now waiting on the ground be that only coming out to make this announcement in the palace have stirred so many reactions. So many persons are beginning to unleash the gravity of disappointment in them, but at this point Ooni has already told them that he is tired and he will do what he knows it's right. So certainly he's going for what he knows is right, and bringing Olori Naomi back into the palace is definitely what he knows it's right, and that's what he's going to do.